things like eye patches, like Erin mentioned, for giveaways, or you can use them for the sampling system. And I know our next speaker, I think she puts them all to the sampling system. And she is consistently on our top customer list because she is consistent and has learned so many tips. So again, get out your book, because she's going to tell you how to be the most effective with doing your product sampling. So please welcome Jessica Stout.
Hey guys. Let's see, I'll share my screen here for you. So we get to talk about sampling. Let's see here. Okay, we get to talk about sampling. So first, let me say, with all this amazing training, you don't want to offer a sample if you don't need to. A sample is a great tool, but it is not the first thing we go to. The first thing you want to go to is asking for the sale, right? Because you don't want to give a sample. If you can get a sale, take the sale. So don't offer that first. And at parties, don't offer samples. That is not the time to party or to offer a sample. At a party, we're sharing information, we're hoping to get an order or further conversation. So that is not the time. The second you offer a sample at a party, that's what they're going to take. They're going to take the sample instead of you taking the order. So I want to make that really clear before we start. Samples are a third-party tool for you to use, and they're super effective if you use them and utilize them the full way. So let's go. Neora Edge, that's the first thing we have to talk about, you guys. If you don't have the edge, you're missing a key element for your business. It gives you incredible tools right at your fingertips. It's like having a personal assistant in your back pocket. And honestly, the value of it is unmeasurable. For me in Indiana, every sales tax is different, but for me in Indiana, for $32.05 a month, I am a member of the Edge, which means I get Go Prospect. I can send samples that way. And literally, it is such a time saver, and it's also a money saver. If you've ever tried to send out samples on your own, you know, it's an expensive thing to do. $5 for a sample is so inexpensive. So get the Neora Edge. If you want to grow consistently, this is the way to make it happen. So here's my challenge to you today, and I'm going to challenge you the same thing at the end, but I'm going to start it here so we get it in your mindset. If you're not a member of the Neora Edge, I'm going to challenge you to go and become a member today. And I'm going to ask you to commit to using it for a year. And I promise you, if you use the Edge and Go Prospect in our sampling system for a year to its fullest, you will be blown away at what you can do. One of the first questions I get, I sample probably 10 to 20 people a month, if not more. It's something I do on a very regular basis. So a lot of times people ask, how do you sample, or who can you sample? So I'm going to give you a lot of verbiage, because I know for a lot of people, verbiage helps. It helps get your mind going. You got to ask people. People aren't always going to come to you and beg for a sample. So if you have somebody that you want to get a sample in their hand, ask them if they're willing to sample. So you'll see here, I have a favor to ask. You take great care of yourself. You always look top notch. I'd love for you to use one of my products for a few days and give me feedback and your thoughts. Would you be willing to help me? Ask. If you ask, lots of people will say yes. They think you're doing them a favor. What they don't know is you're really doing them the favor by getting the sample in their hand. Guys, our new hair care, that is a perfect time to target a specific market. So if you know a stylist, this is a great time to get one of these cards when they're available into their hands. So, hey, Raylan, we just launched our new ProLux hair care system, and I would love your opinion on it. As a stylist, I know you're an expert. If I send you a sample, will you use it and give me your feedback? So you sometimes have to pursue people to get samples in their hands. Another thing I do, and hopefully you guys do too, I wish people happy birthday on Facebook every single day. And then I slide into the private message and I send them a message and I offer them a sample on their birthday. On birthdays, people are happy and they're ready to receive gifts. So gift them a sample. Hey, Amber, happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. I'd love to treat you to a birthday sample. What sounds best? Night cream, our full skincare set for a day, wellness chews, or our new ProLux hair care? Let me know what treat you'd like, and I'll get it coming your way. Cheers. What are your birthday plans? You'll get great response from that. Promise. Birthdays, people are ready. They're open. Another thing is for feet draggers, for people who have been interested, shown some interest, maybe not jumped, maybe they've attended a party and didn't go ahead and place an order, then this is the next step you can go to. It's another tool to get into their hands. It's another way to reach them. So you'll see at the bottom, hey, Amber, I know you were interested in our skincare products, but still have some hesitation. If I send you a sample, would you use it and give me your feedback? I know you will fall in love once you try it. Does that sound fair? So once you've asked people, you've offered samples, now's the time when you get to go enter the sample and to go prospect and have it sent. I'm not going to go into great detail on that because there are tons of incredible training videos in the back office that tell you exactly step by step how to enter a sample and go prospect and how to get it on the way to somebody. So please go check out those resources. We won't spend the time on that today. But here's what I want you to know. When you sign somebody up for a sample and go prospect, the sample goes directly to your customer, and Neora also sends them instantly an email campaign. And it is a perfectly timed professional email campaign. It gives information to them at different sets when they'll be, or different times during their sampling process. But do not count on that as your follow-up. The most important thing in my book, in my opinion, to sampling is the follow-up. What Neora is going to send out as emails, that is passing incredible information to them, but it is not high touch. That is high tech, not high touch. You have to provide the high touch portion of the sampling. Keep those relationships going. So don't use that as the only sample up or follow up, sample up. So here we go. I personally follow up about 5 times for every sample that goes out. Now listen, your rhythm will be different than my rhythm, but find what works for you and do it consistently with every single sample you send out, every single person, no matter the circumstance. Follow up multiple times. So here's what I do. I follow up about 5 times. The first time I let them know it's coming. So I tell them I'm really excited. You know, hey Amber, I'm so excited. Your sample will be coming soon. Keep your eye out for it and let me know when it arrives so I can share a few how-to tips. So I want them to know I'm excited. You asked for a sample. It's coming your way. So let me know when it arrives because you want that communication to stay open. So once it arrives, you're hoping they're going to email you or text you or message you and let you know that it's there. But if not, you can kind of guess how long it takes for the sample to be sent out. So once I think they have it in their hands, or if they've let me know they have it, I'm going to send them a second follow-up. This is my second follow-up, and I'm going to say, yay, it arrived. Awesome. Here are a few tips to get the most out of your samples. So if they ask for the night cream, I'm going to send them the night cream video from Go Prospect. And once I do that, I'm going to give them a personal tip, right? Because I'm wanting them to think I'm sharing something extra with them. So for the night cream, I may say, you know, my personal tip is to make sure your face is clean and dry and apply it right before bed and allow it to work its magic while you sleep. Every time I say, I'll check in tomorrow to see what you think. I want them to know there's a priority to them to use this and that I'm excited. And I want them to know I'm going to check in. If you let them know you're going to check in with them quickly after they try it, they're going to be more likely to try it and not let it sit on their counter and collect dust for weeks and weeks. If I send the skincare regimen, I usually send the face wash how-to video because it is a different product. It's a really unique product, and I think it kind of shows some of our capacity of what we do that's different than other people. So if I send that, I would say something to the effect of my personal tip is for you to use it during one full day so you can see how it feels day to night. So start tomorrow morning with a day cream and eye serum and end the night with a face wash, night cream and eye serum. And then I'll follow up in 2 days. Can't wait to hear what you like best. Again, I'm telling them in 2 days, you're going to hear from me again. If I send the wellness chews, again, I'll send the video, use those third-party tools, those Go Prospect tools. And I'm going to say something to the effect of, for me, once you take it about 15 minutes before you want to go to bed. And once you do that, prepare to snooze. And I'll follow up with you in 2 days and see what you love best. For the new hair care samples, which I can't wait to get my hands on, I'm sure you feel the same way. I'm going to send the ProLux video. And then I'm going to tell them to allow the mask to sit on their hair for 10 to 15 minutes before they use the shampoo and conditioner. And they're immediately going to see how soft their hair feels when they style it. And they're going to be floored. So I'll say use it tonight or tomorrow morning, and I'll follow up with you in a day. That's kind of the key right there. You want them to know it's arrived. I know it's arrived. I'm expecting you to use it, please and thank you. And then I'm going to follow up with you. So follow-up number 3 for me is when I think they've completed that sample, whether I said it was a day or 2 days that I'm going to follow up. Hey, Amber, so excited to talk to you. What did you like best about the wellness chews? You're opening up a conversation here. I always try to frame it, what did you like best? Because I don't want to hear negativity. If you can steer them toward a positive mindset, they're going to tell you what they liked best. Follow-up number 4 is a few days after that, and I just tell them at this point, I'm wanting the order. I'm going to ask for the sale. So I'm putting in some orders today and would love to throw yours in. No pressure, just trying to make it easier for you and get your goodies to you quickly. Let me know. The final follow-up, not final, but final for this sampling process, follow-up number 5 that I normally do is thank you so much for sampling the wellness chews. I'm glad you like them as much as I do. I'd love to help you place an order. Let me know if I can help. So at that point, you're just finishing the sampling process. This does not mean you're done with them and you put following up. You always want to leave the sampler on a positive experience. Not everybody who samples is going to then immediately place an order. So you want to leave it with a really happy, I think one time I said, put it in a box and put a bow on it. You want them to leave them feeling really, really happy and positive. If they loved it, great, help them place the order. If they didn't love it, or if now's just not the right time, thank them and leave them on a positive high note. So I would say something to the effect of, thank you so much for letting me share a sample with you. I truly love sharing the products. I'll be ready to help you when the time is right for you, or if you know someone who might love a sample, let me know who and I will contact them. Again, I appreciate you and I'm grateful you let me share. So not only here am I thanking them and I'm leaving the door open for a future order, I'm also asking for a referral if they have anybody that they think would want this sample. Few more tips before we wrap up. Listen, keep a list of everybody you sample. A sample is an investment. It's an investment in the person you're sending it to, but it's also an investment in your own business. So don't just sample and then put that list away. Keep a list of who sampled and what they sampled, because this is your warm market and you can use it later. And here's a few examples of how you can use it later. Invite them to a virtual party. If they have sampled, it is game on to invite them to a virtual party. So I would say something like, hey, Amber, I'm having an online party tonight and I'd love for you to join me. I know you love the sample of the night cream and thought you'd like to learn more about other products we have. Can you join me? You're opening the door. Maybe the night cream wasn't for them, or maybe they liked it, but something else will fit better. So open that door, invite them to a party and share what else we have with them. Right now, share promos with those people. That list is your warm market. Share promos, share new items with them. So I might say, hey, we just announced a new promo with the night cream. I know you loved your sample, so I wanted to make sure you knew first, and attach the details of the promotion. Right now, our hair care system, you guys, everybody who you have ever sampled should be hearing from you. Every customer you've ever had should be hearing from you right now. So, hey, Raylyn, we just launched our new ProLux hair care system, and I'm reaching out to my VIPs to let you know about it first. I can't wait for you to try it. And then I'm also going to include that use third-party tools. Use them, use them, use them. Final tips, share a few before and afters with people. That's a great way to reach out to them again after they've sampled. I do this a lot. If they sampled, a night cream sample, I might send them a new before and after that I have found. Oh my word, this before and after was just sent to me from a friend. She used the same product that you sampled for 90 days. Again, there I'm reiterating the fact that you have to use it long term. I knew you would love to see it. Never any pressure, but when you're ready to get your own amazing after pictures, I'm here to help you. So just sharing it before and after. Open that conversation for the possibility again. Sample month after month after month. You have to keep your funnel full of people who want to sample and try our products, because then you're going to have people to continue to follow up. I always commit to 8 samples or more a month, and I would challenge you to do the same thing. When you follow up, you've also got to be patient. I will tell you that a lot of the samplers that I sample this month won't become customers until next month or the month after or down the road, because of the length it takes to follow up. But that sample is valuable. So just keep being patient and keep following up, keep using that high touch with them. Be confident. You're offering them an amazing gift. So treat the sample like a gift. Follow up, treat it like an investment. And then just in closing, I'll share with you personally, I have been a brand partner for 5 years. And in preparation for this, I kind of went back and looked at some of my old data to kind of explain how valuable these samples are. I average about 8.5 new customers a month after 5 years in this business, and that equals 102 customers in the last year. And I honestly attribute a lot of it to just getting these samples in people's hands and following up effectively. So again, my challenge to you, go become a member of the Neora Edge, use Go Prospect, and use it for a year. And then I can't wait to hear about your success, and you'll have to let me know. Thanks, Amber.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Appreciate that. Wow, so many great tips. You were fabulous. We really, really appreciate it. You did a great job. So we are actually going to give away a free